Today is May 22nd, 2019. We're going to do Mallrats and Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Just a preface for these movies. Mallrats I've seen at least 5 times, similar to about. Well, I mean, I've definitely probably watched Mallrats more than I've watched Zack and Mary Make a Porno. But Scott Pilgrim versus the World, I watched like there was a time where I literally watched it every day for like a week straight or something like that, or even more. I can't even remember. The only other time I've done something that with a movie is Drive. Drive I watched like every day for I don't even know. I mean I just fucking like. Dude, the one time I had a fucking, I took some mushrooms and I just did it at my house, and literally I was watching Drive, and I was like, they did this because of this reason, because like it was almost like I was like transcribing it. It was weird, and then I eventually just like literally passed out, which is really weird because you're not supposed to do that, but that's what happened. So. But that's besides the point. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I really like a lot, and so do. Same with Mallrats a lot. I mean, if I had to pick one or the other, if I only could watch, I mean, as much as I mean, I love Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I mean, I guess out of due respect, I'd give it Mallrats. Because I mean, there's some, you know what I mean, like Scott Pilgrim definitely. Like, I felt like they did a really good job transcribing the book. I only read a couple of the couple of books from Scott Pilgrim. It's a series I've always wanted to read entirely. They don't even. I do know that with Scott Pilgrim, they actually in the book anyway. They continue on in the movie. They kind of just like leave it as is. One of the. This is, I guess, a little fun fact. The only reason why I'm clearing my voice so much is because, like, you know, I develop a lot of, like, shit. Like, my sister, she's got the same thing. Like, I just, that I noticed anyway. It's just, like, you just gotta constantly clear your fucking throat. It sucks. But Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a little fun fact, like, they had to change the ending because originally it was, like, Scott stays with knives, or doesn't stay with knives, gets back with knives, and, Ramona just, like, you know, goes on to whatever. But, I feel like if they did that, then, like, basically the entire book is, like, it's not entirely for nothing, but, like, he did all this fighting and shit just to, like, realize she's not the one, and that the girl that he left for is the one. He just didn't realize that how cool she was until she turned into him, like, essentially, like, you know, someone that. Which is, like, that's just not, no, that doesn't make, I mean, it should be, like, a natural, it probably should be natural, not someone's like, I like this person so much that I need to literally become just like them, so that they'll like me more. That's not how it should be. I mean, I'm sure it goes that way sometimes. Maybe to some people it should be, I don't know, I mean, what do I fucking know, man? Love is for fucking everyone. But, with Mallrats, anyway, I might check out all of the deleted scenes, because I think there might be some more, because I mean, we'll see. I don't know what the fuck they got in this fucking packed motherfucker. I've seen a couple of the deleted scenes, but, yeah. Mallrats, not exactly my favorite, Kevin Smith film, but it's up there for sure, like, so, I mean, Clerks 1 and 2 is obviously, like I said, like just yesterday, and probably a couple of times after that, like, my favorite Kevin Smith films. I mean, like, I would obviously like 1 over 2 just slightly more, but, like, 2 definitely, like, I mean, they're both fucking, they're beautiful. They're fucking beautiful fucking movies. Chasing Amy, I really like. That shit has made me question, I mean, fucking life in general. It's just, but, like, my biggest gripe against, Chasing Amy is Ben Affleck. I mean, I just fucking hate that guy. I mean, I'm not alone in this. I'm sure, you know what I mean? He's, like, kind of like the Rob Liefeld of fucking actors. But, like, and obviously I don't know, I'm sure it wasn't Ben Affleck's idea to be like, you know, I think that, you know, he should propose the idea of a three-way with his fucking friends. I mean, almost, like, I'm not gonna lie, that seemed like the most 90s thing, like, I don't know, to me, it just seemed like a very 90s, and like I said, I thought it was clunky, but I felt like it was, like, clunky on purpose. Like, it was meant to, like, this was, like, because obviously it's, like, this is not working, you're, like, fucking, like, you know, you're hurting, like, you're not only just hurting someone, like, you're offending someone immensely. He's offending the person that he loves, and he doesn't even realize it. But, I'll get into that later. Yeah. Let's just jump right fucking into it. Well, hold up just 1 second. I think because this is obviously going to be something that's going to be. I mean, it's already spreading around anyway. But there's this one podcast. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. With this one dude, he's for some reason they get onto the topic of shitting, and I think. I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just and like they don't edit this. This is like literally out of the guy's fucking. I mean, as far as I know, this guy is not. It's not edited or anything. The guy's saying he catches his shit in his hands. Like, I think he's got some. I think he uses wipes, obviously. But then the host is like, even when there's diarrhea, and he's like, that's why you gotta wash your hands after. And this guy, like the way he just sounds so honest and genuine. But like the saddest part is, and that I was talking with Bill. He was saying. It's sad, really, and I'm like, yeah, I think it's sad as well. I mean, it's obviously sad, yeah, because it's like this guy never, he never, he was, he never shot the shit, he was never caught talking shit, only catching shit, he's only going to be known as the caca catcher now. Like, isn't that such a shitty, like. That's just how it goes. And I mean, like, it goes for everyone, man. Everyone's probably got their fucking, there's probably something that you're doing that you think is normal, but it's fucking not. It's fucking not. And I think that's just like this is obviously like a holy shit, this guy really doesn't even fucking know. Because, I mean, apparently he catches it. I'm not sure if this is like totally the reason, but he catches it so that he can drop it into the toilet so it doesn't splash. I mean, hey, I guess that's very noble of him, so that no one around him has to know when he's dropping his plops, but they still gotta smell it. I don't know. It's just. It sucks, man. Because, I mean, like I said, this is like one, like, I mean, this is a pretty shitty example of it. But, like, some people, I mean, like you or I, especially, I mean, I'll say me, especially, I mean, there's things that I definitely do. Like, for example, right now, I feel like talking into a mic is kind of a little crazy, especially when you have if there were other people around me, like, say I was in, like, a dorm or something, like, and, like, I don't know, if podcasting or talk shows weren't even, like, the norm or whatever, it's like, this dude's just fucking talking into a mic, what the fuck? And, I mean, even now, like, if you don't even have, like, an audience or anything, like I do, I don't really have an audience, but, it's just, like, you could just be talking to a mic forever and no one's listening, and you're just, like, I don't know, isn't that, like, I mean, I guess, I don't know, they say, repeating the same thing and expecting different results is the definition of insanity or whatever. I think there's other things that attribute to insanity, but yeah. So I mean, maybe right now I'm doing something insane. Right now I'm just gonna keep fucking talking in a mic and no one's gonna listen. Who knows? But like there could be social cues or like literally me constantly like the fucking breathing. Like just sometimes you can just hear me breathing, man. My laughs can be fucking like ridiculously bullshit. I don't know, man. Like, have you ever fucking washed your ass in a sink? I actually wash my ass every day in a sink. I also stand up while I shit. Like literally, I'm just standing. What I do is, I just stand up, and I just like, I push as hard as I can, hoping that it'll make all into the bowl, and not in my pants or on my legs or anything. I mean, I clean up really good after. No one even knows, but I mean, that's just how I do it, And I use a sink because I don't have a bidet, and it feels nice when your asshole is completely clean, And well, what's the point of even using wipes? Why not just use your hand? I mean, today I'm just confessing I use my fucking hands too. I just use, like, you know what I mean? Why the fuck use paper when you can just use your fingertips and you just scrape it right off your fucking skin? You just scrape it right the fuck off your skin. Just like that. And then, at the very end, that's when you plop your ass in the sink and you just, spruce up or something. That's all you gotta do. What I like to do is also... this is the most disgusting, like, okay, because there's people who probably do this. You know what I mean? Like they have like that cum sock or that fucking the cum rag. Well, I'm gonna say this even better. So what I like to do is I like to ejaculate into a cum rag or a cum sock. Could be like I've been actually like I got this like cum towel and I just keep jerking off onto it and I just like put it on my face. I just feel like that's good for you. It's starting to smell, and sometimes I clean up like beer with it too. So it's got like this like nasty ass beer smell and like cum smell. It's just like sitting there, and I just like let it sit there for weeks. I don't think any of my friends notice. I don't really have any friends now, but and sometimes whenever I'm in public, people have been telling me that like you're not allowed to fart in public. So now I don't fart in public, but when I did, I used to fart. I mean, when I'm at home, I fart, and I just like love sniffing it. I just like eat the fart. I love eating farts. You know. Yeah. 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 All right. I think that bit is over. Wash your ass. And watch your ass. I mean, watch what you say. Jesus. I mean, like, I've definitely, like, once again, like, I've been bullied at just literally the fact that I've just, like, said stupid shit. There was this one girl, I remember, I don't know why I even said this. This is a legit story. This is fucking embarrassing. I was in, I think it might have been 8th grade, and there was this one kid, I don't remember his fucking name, and there was this one girl, and I turned to her, and I'm like, I don't masturbate to pornography or something like that. That's why I said it. I don't, and she's just like, okay. And the one guy's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why did you just say that? And I don't even know why I even said it. I mean, I wasn't attracted to that. I swear to God, I'm not attracted to that girl. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't trying to play it cool. I don't even know. It was weird, man. And I tried playing it off like it was a quote from Wedding Crashers, but it wasn't. It's not. It's not. And I was lying. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was just the guilt. Me, just like, ugh! I don't know, man. But, see, I mean, do all careers end when you say something embarrassing? I'm gonna tell you right now, I bet there's other people who catch shit in their hands. I'm not the only one, and he's not the only one. We're standing up. We're standing up, not only to take a shit, but we're standing up because you shouldn't be penalized for catching shit in your hand because you're just trying to be nice. That's what they taught you. Okay? Caca catchers unite! I also saw the NASA video that apparently we're going to be living on the moon by 2024. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And then apparently from there we're going to go to Mars. And then, you know, so that we can just have human life on more than just one planet. Panic. Yeah, but, popped in Mallrats just now. I'm probably gonna crack open a brew or something. Maybe some water. You ever fucking vape a lot and then you got a bunch of like, you know, air in your stomach because you're just an idiot and probably don't know how to fucking inhale correctly, or you just you now know how to. So that was something I feel like. See, like this is another kind of embarrassing thing. Like when I was a kid, like when I first started smoking, like I didn't realize I was high. I didn't realize you know what I mean. And so, like, you know, I'd, like, crawl under, like, fucking, like, coffee tables and shit, and I'd be like, I'm not high. Yeah, but, by this point, and, like, I don't know, like, maybe I just, like, wouldn't get as stoned as the rest. I mean, it'd take me a little bit longer, maybe. I don't know, man. I mean, I'll definitely say back then that I was probably stoned and I didn't realize it. But I still, to this day, I feel like I don't inhale. I mean, like, if I do, I mean, I know, like, you know, you inhale, you're supposed to, I mean, this is what I've gotten to the point where I feel like this is the best method for you, or for me, is you inhale, you know, through the mouth, obviously. You can inhale through your nose. That probably just, like, completely eliminate all fucking problems then. Because you're supposed to get it through the lungs, not down into your stomach. I mean, you just keep on inhaling with your mouth, and you don't inhale with your nose, which sometimes, like, I'm just like, and I'm not even, like, fucking, I don't even think about, I don't even think about it, I just fucking do it, and, you obviously, you inhale through the mouth, And you can obviously inhale with your nose too, but then, you stop fucking inhaling with your mouth, because obviously, you got enough smoke. You should have enough smoke in there, or vapor or whatever, and then you inhale with your fucking lungs. Then you're supposed to apparently hold it. I mean, it's funny because, uh, not the last time I went to my doctor's, but the time before that, the first time meeting my doctor, she gave me this inhaler and was like basically showing me how to fucking like smoke weed essentially. But I mean, obviously she said you should use this, you'll feel better, blah 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 blah. I mean, I went up to it. I mean, I was visited by a different doctor who's under the same like doctor or whatever. And she never, like, she checked my lungs and shit, like, she didn't notice anything. And the doctor that was with her as well, she also checked my lungs, and she didn't find anything wrong with it. But there was this, like, machine that apparently I was failing. And, with that being said, a couple of my family members all have, like, not all of them, but they have asthma. About 3 of them. And I probably should have asthma, but maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think the cannabis has been helping, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's fucking making things worse. But yeah, inhale through your mouth and nose, but then obviously you stop inhaling through your mouth eventually because you got enough smoke or vapor. You obviously need to leave yourself a little bit of time so that you can hold it in. I mean, apparently you don't need to hold it in. I heard that like there's no point in holding it in because you already, like, once when it's in your body, it's already in your body. And someone else has told me that if you cough, if you ever have to cough, that's a good thing, and you're probably gonna get higher. Just let it out. But the reason why I'm all saying this is because, like, sometimes, like I said, I just, you know what I mean? Like, you just get so stoned, you just fucking forget. Or, like, you know what I mean? If you didn't fucking, like, learn first time, like, this is how you inhale, then you're just, you're probably gonna fucking, you have to catch yourself constantly. You gotta catch yourself, or you gotta catch shit, okay? Yeah. But, I'm probably gonna smoke a little bit more, listen to some music, and then I'm gonna play Mallrats. Like I said, if I find something funny, or there's something to say, I'm probably gonna stop. I'll stop the movie, mention what part I'm at, and then talk about it, and then resume the film until it's over. With Mallrats, I mean, like I said, there's deleted scenes I might check out. I hope there's not too many, because, like, for example, Zach and Mary Make a Porno, there's about, like, an hour and 30 minutes of fucking, like, deleted scenes. So that movie was almost supposed to be probably, like, fucking 3 hours long. That's fucking intense. Or maybe I'm sure it wasn't exactly an hour and 30, because they did replay some of the clips, or some of the clips from the movie, but with, obviously, the deleted scenes so that you have the context. But, yes, Mallrats right now, Scott Pilgrim after, bam. I just watched all the deleted scenes, and, kind of glad because that they didn't, like, almost none of it was put into it, because it just really it was very clunky in not a good way. It seemed like they were trying to really, like, push Kevin into this I don't know, like, like how Scream is, how American, I always say American Pie, like, just like that typical 90s movie. And Kevin wasn't having any of that, it seemed. And I'm once again very glad that it turned out how it turned out. Because if it came out, I mean, if they added some of these scenes, like, it just, I don't know. I don't know. So, oh, with that being said, I mean, there really wasn't that much to say for the deleted scenes, other than, I mean, it was kind of, it was, once again, it's so crazy how, like, there was, like, almost an hour's worth of, deleted scenes this time around. Yeah. So, Kevin Smith knows how to fucking, make a goddamn movie, that's all I will say, man. 640, they mention, it's funny, because I've seen this movie a number of times, but, like, some of these characters, I mean, Brody I know, but, like, some of the other characters you don't really, I just can't remember any of their fucking names. So, throughout, I'm just going to try to pick up their names, obviously. This is something that I don't really do, but I'm going to try to learn to fucking do. But, anyway, they were mentioning that a character, she's got, like, the fattest ass, and she, very self-conscious of her weight, so, the main character, can't remember his fucking name right now, but he was just joking like they add 10 pounds, or you when you're on camera they add 10 pounds for like they were talking about television, the television show, the dating show. So the chick goes and fucking like does like 700 laps, and like on the 700th lap or whatever she fucking like has a brain embolism. It's funny that this is the same character that also for Clerks 1 Dante and Randall go to that funeral for. So it's Kevin's really cool in that aspect of like he kind of like does what like Marvel has done or DC, like the outside realms appearing in the same universe. So the View Askew universe. So I mean, once again, I'm not any. I mean, someone else has already made this comment already. So I guess I'm just one more asshole. It's funny that Brody's only reason 13:35 is when I stopped. The only reason why Brody wants to go to the mall is he wants to show what's his face, his friend. I can't remember his name. The character, and I don't know the actor's name right now, but the only reason why they want to go to the mall, or he wants to go and take him to the mall, is to show him the cookies, and that's it. I mean, he wanted to go to the mall anyway. I mean, for comics probably, and I mean that's why they went in the first place, or that's one stop that they go to in the mall anyway. But it's just, I thought that was funny. It's just a small reason to go to the mall. Any reason to go to the mall, I guess. I guess real quick, I mean, I've worked at the mall. I had at one point, I would work for my dad. He ended up getting in possession, I guess, 4 stores. I mean, he an Annie Ann's and 2 Yogan Fruzes and this one bookstore he's trying to convert into a cafe. So I mean, I was in a mall for about like 4 years at least, and I wasn't exactly the mall rat. I supplied the mall rat, I guess. But it was almost like fucking high school. There was a lot of gossip, a lot of bullshit. I mean, I might have mentioned in the past about stuff, but like, just crazy shit. Not, the mall's the mall. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know. On reflection, I don't think it's necessarily a bad place by any means. I mean, people are just going there to buy shit, which, online stuff's kind of like evaporating a lot of it. Both the malls that I was working at were slowly just like becoming emptier and emptier, and they're still empty, and emptier. I'm not sure how much longer either of those places have. So 1623, Willem, the guy who stares at the picture hoping to find that sailboat. He can't see it. I've looked at those images myself, and I'm sure. I mean, that's just the joke. It's like you stare at it and you don't fucking see it, but somehow someone sees it. Or somehow you're supposed to see it. I think I might have seen it like those kind of images. Actually, see the actual, literally. You fucking like, oh, I see it. Yeah, maybe once, maybe. Otherwise, what I mean. I think I don't know. I bet sometimes it's just full of shit. Some people, I mean, they're just like, you're just like, you're supposed to see something, but you don't fucking see it. Like, I don't know. I digress. It's stupid, but I mean, it's just like classic. I mean, you don't know where it comes from, but it's just like it's so fucking true. I mean, that's, I think, what comedy stands for. So. And what's funnier is that he's literally he says he's gonna stay there. He brought a lunch. He's gonna be there all day if he has to in order to see that sailboat. He almost looks like a bum. Like he's like literally, I mean, he's a mall rat, but he's like literally pre-staging fucking bum status. So, I can't remember what happens to him in the end of it. I mean, they say it at the end, so, but he almost looks like a fucking bum. 2337, Willem is such a fucking hilarious character. He plays such a great scene. Enough said. 25, 29, the banter and dialogue and the conversations they have between each other, very similar to Clerks, but it's awesome. I mean, if you're a nerd or a geek, if you love comic books at all, if you love any science fiction, if you love that kind of geeky talk, I mean, I don't know how else to say it, like fucking fantasy talk. It's fucking, I don't know, man. It's spot on. You know what I mean? That just shows Kevin Smith is a fucking geek himself, so he isn't playing anything. But I also wanted to say, once again, working at a mall in both snack areas, we were not allowed in the food court, but we could be by it, or at least like near it at all. I mean, I think in for two or three, even three out of the four stores, we weren't that close to. We weren't too close to the food court, but with one of the fucking places, we were like right by, like literally, like in like on par to it. But I think actually we were kind of attached to it, like, but it was just like coincidental. Anyway, 2744, Silent Bob, or Jay and Silent Bob specifically. Obviously, fucking the blueprint scene's fucking hilarious. All the ways of taking out the security officer, fucking hilarious. I mean, fantastic. They're fantastic characters. I mean, fucking A, man. They're beloved. Just like Cheech and Chong, man. So. I mean, literally, fucking 2803, the scene where they're still, like, literally looking at, both Jay and Silent Bob are looking at the blueprints. I just gotta speak slower. That's all I gotta do. And, the child comes up, and, Silent Bob imitates that he's gonna like backhand the kid, and the kid runs away. Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. That kid is back on the escalator again. 10743. When Brody and Stanley have a little encounter. Something that Silent Bob then will talk about in a little bit, but just like the girl that got away, and for the most part, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have had at least one partner where you just weren't grown up enough, you weren't responsible enough, you weren't mature enough. You might have been the same age, maybe they were older, maybe you were older. I mean, by the end of the day, it's just, or it could have been just simply like, not the same interests, not the same, maybe the personalities clashed or something like that. Maybe just morals clashed, politics even clashed. Who knows? Could be a number of things. The intimacy crashed or clashed. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think the message that Mallrats is really trying to do, I mean, besides obviously consumerism because they're in the mall, definitely a lot of hints of that and little jabs at it, but obviously it's once again a romantic comedy, just like Zack and Mary, just like Chasing Amy. I mean, I would even say Clerks I would say is more of just a comedy, but it just slightly has a romance involved at the end, or kind of scattered throughout, but it's more or less a comedy. But anyway, I mean, I think that just, the message that I'm pulling out from Mallrats, just like, obviously, like, can you grow up, should you grow up, and, can you account for your own actions, and who's really at fault, who's, you know what I mean, like, I don't know, there's a lot, obviously, involved in this, but it's mostly a growing up story, of course. So I stopped at 110:30, I guess. Sorry, I need glasses. I mean, like, fucking A, anyway. I stopped there because Brody says, go and woo the audience or whatever, like you're supposed to. And this whole thing is really staged, and the whole game show. So Kevin's kind of, I mean, he jabs at 90s culture, trying to steal from 70s culture. He jabs at, specifically with game shows, for example. he jabs at game shows themselves, basically saying it's like all a farce. But like you know what I mean, like you watching it, you make it to someone who's really not paying attention to all the details might assume that it's all real. And then obviously bashing them all, of course. Kind of bashing. I mean, he bashes himself, of course. But besides that, I don't know. I thought it was kind of just interesting. I also remember in like the deleted scenes, he was kind of mentioning how he wanted to make mention and comment about the whole game show thing and how it started with a game show and ended with a game show. But um, I digress, I guess. So I'm stopping at 1:16:17. Because I just had the main character TS. I just kept forgetting his fucking name, but TS, played by Jeremy London. I really wish that they kind of, obviously nowadays I'm sure they would have went with, you know what I mean, maybe, but I just don't. Especially during this part where he goes into his little like fucking spiel. It's like once again, just reminds me of a '90s film. Or this is some of the stuff that kind of starts like dripping into the USQ universe. It's like that mainstream vibe. You know, like Jersey Girl really had it. Chasing Amy kind of had it a little bit. Dogma had it a little bit. I would say, you know, it's definitely dipping the toe a little bit more, or maybe even the foot. I would say. Jay and Silent Bob being another one. Just really stepping into the mainstream, almost having to like take it in from behind. Sometimes, I who could have fit better for this character than who would have fit better for TS? Could have been anyone from the Smith entourage. But you know, you make with what you can, I guess. Like I mean, just to be fair, he does obviously, you know what I mean. Like, it's not like he's a terrible actor or anything like that. I just don't give a shit about his acting personally. It honestly kind of reminds me of Anakin Skywalker of like episode 2 and 3. 1:17:07. See, like once again they go back to like that '90s like kind of forced thing, and then Kevin Smith literally derails the entire thing. I mean, in a good way. I fucking love it with Brody going off into his little story rant about his family, and specifically on that airplane story. It's fucking hilarious. I'm like literally in the middle of it. I just stop it just to, because I don't know. I love Kevin Smith. He's a very fantastic director, writer, even actor. I mean, it's funny because thinking about it, Silent Bob is literally playing this like you know what I mean, like a silent film character. Quite literally. I mean, he's a silent character, but he's playing a silent film character. So, I digress. Snoochie Boochies. I completely forgot. Silent Bob doesn't make his speech in Mallrats. He makes a speech in Chasing Amy. My bad. 1:20:43. Willem kicks the art piece after Stanley's can see the sailboat. He spent all day there, still can't see it. I think you can relate that a lot with art, because some people, you know what I mean, you show them an art piece, they don't give a flying fuck. But you show an art piece to the right person, or the right people, and they're fucking in love with it, and it makes sense to them, and it sends them a message, and it's very clear to them, and they understand not only that picture, but they understand life a little bit more, and why they even live in the first place, maybe. But yeah. I don't think it's quite literally that, but that's just what I'm getting from it. Burpee, burp, burp, burp. Adventure, excitement. A Jedi does not crave these things. Also, Ben Affleck plays a pedophile in this movie. FYI. Yeah. It's 1:23:54, and it kind of just, I don't know, for some reason, I mean, I've watched a little bit of Degrassi, and obviously Kevin Smith got to be a part of Degrassi for a little bit, like I think it was like one episode or something like that. I think Jay and Silent Bob featured, I believe. I didn't see that episode, but this kind of really does remind me of like an episode of Degrassi in a way. Not literally, obviously, but like because obviously there's a lot more comedy based. It's just I don't know. It's just like shot similar to that to Degrassi. But I digress. Sorry. It's now 1:24:41. I remember that Willem eventually. All it says like he eventually gets. He sees the sailboat. It hasn't popped up yet, but I just remember that. Um, I was just the only reason why I stopped it again is because Weezer's playing, and I used to listen to Weezer a lot as a kid. I just almost like I haven't listened to Weezer like since. Um, yeah, I mean there was a. I mean, I would put Weezer isn't exactly. I mean, they are indie rock. I guess, if any could categorize them as anything, but they're like pretty much just rock in my opinion. Like they're indie hypothetically, but they definitely have hit the mainstream. But like, I don't know. I just man, I just there's just some bands you just kind of forget about in a way. You hear about them, you're just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a band you used to be interested in, but you just don't give a shit now, but you still see them. And you're like, but like you don't even like care if they do good or not. There was this one drummer I met at one of the bars I went to for an open mic, and I think they probably played something. The guy just looked like he was like a member of Weezer or whatnot. And I remember him saying like like he was touring and like his band's van crashed or not crashed but broke down, and he's like, man, why are we, I think just there was probably a bunch of other problems going on, but he's like, why are we doing this? And I think he gave up. I mean, one reason why you wouldn't want to do this shit is because obviously there's no like 401k, there's no insurance, there's not, you know what I mean, you're just hoping to get like $1 for a song sometimes. But I mean, some people are like, yo man, no, fucking, you gotta get a million, 2 million, 250 million. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, okay. So I just finished up Mallrats. Overall, I mean, I really love the characters of like Brody. I mean, Jay and Silent Bob making an appearance. I mean, it's awesome that those characters. I mean, they're just so iconic. I don't need to say anymore, but I mean, it's obvious. I mean, people have already talked about it. People have already talked about this movie many times. But it, I would say in a sense that like, I mean, Kevin Smith, he hit a lot of taboo subjects. I mean, he hits pedophilia, he hits fucking sex in general. You know what I mean? Like the airplane story its story in itself, just the fact that like, you know what I mean, like a plane is about to crash and people, the only thing like I don't know if this happens every single time, but like someone decides to whip out their you know what I mean, and just start jerking it, just because obviously it's like, this is all I have left, so might as well get a euphoric feeling before we die or whatever. And then other people follow suit. But like obviously then the plane doesn't crash and no one ever ends up talking about it. It's I don't know. I think that's humanity in a nutshell. But I mean, Mallrats. It's a really good, solid movie. I mean, I'd watch it again right now if someone's like, you now have to watch this right now. I mean, I have the time, I think, for it. I mean, before work, but I could watch it again. It's a solid movie, man. It teaches you some lessons and stuff like that. It's stuff like that, and it teaches you lessons. This movie teaches you lessons, and that movie teaches you lessons. I mean, so the lessons that I think I've seen here is with TJ, for example, or TS, excuse me, not TJ. Ooh. With TS, and the guy he came out very obnoxious, very aggressive. And if that's the kind of guy that a girl is looking for, I mean, this guy shouldn't even have a fucking girlfriend. I don't know, man. That's just my opinion. And obviously, Brody shouldn't have a girlfriend either. Because I mean, for a girl to like stick around that long, I mean, I don't. Not that I'm saying that, like, you know what I mean. Like, hey, man, like, if that's the lifestyle you choose, that's the lifestyle you choose. But like, if say for example with the girlfriend, hold on one second. Just gotta grab I just want to get the um. Da, 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 da. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't even say. I forgot her. I don't remember the girlfriend, the Brody's girlfriend's name. Um, but she. I mean, if she honestly didn't give, if she wanted to play Sega or didn't, just didn't mind watching or just like reading comics or whatever, just like Brody, then that's fine. But she wanted to do something more. She obviously at the very beginning of the movie, she's like talking about how she cries in the bathroom because she's only fucking this guy that doesn't do anything when there's other people doing way more advancements in humanity and society in general. Um, TS is just very aggressive, man. Just like the fathers. I guess it's that I guess you'll go after someone similar to parent, the opposite parent. The parent of the. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a nice ass film though. I think it is just like pretty much, and I don't know if this is like a film that Kevin's like written. I don't know how long, or it was just like kind of like something proposed to him. I didn't read the screenplay or the original script or anything, so I don't know how exactly it would have ran. That would be very interesting to check out sometime. But definitely you could see that Hollywood definitely got their grips in Kevin Smith for this film. And they obviously shell out some cash for him, so it all, I guess, works out in the end, I guess. And it came out pretty solid, I think. It's a very cohesive movie, so